Hey guys, it's Dave, your mortgageguy.com, and I want to go over how to effectively rebut an appraisal, okay? But before I do that, please subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can stay tuned for more videos like this, all right? So smash that subscribe button. So when an appraisal comes back on a conventional loan, FHA, whatnot, you can, if it comes in lower, you can rebut the appraisal. This means you're gonna go back to the appraiser and in theory, challenge the value that they gave, okay? There's a couple of things to keep in mind here. One is, will your lender even do it, okay? Lenders will say they'll do it, but when you go to deal with it, you can tell if they even wanna mess with it or deal with it or it's a nuisance. You can kind of get an attitude or a feel for their attitude on the topic, which is very concerning. That's going to show you're an uphill battle. Will they even challenge it? Okay. Some of the big banks don't even mess with that. Like Bank of America, I've heard, doesn't like to mess with that. So the appraisal came in lower. You disagree with the value. Okay. In that example, your realtor will want to put together resale comps. So homes that have sold that in theory are better than the ones on the appraisal, okay? So what does that mean? You wanna look for ones that have closed more recently than the ones that are on there, okay? And ones that are most like the home that the appraisal was done on. Excuse me. And so the issue there is you can't go, let's say the appraiser used comparable home sales in the last 3 months and you go back 6 months, 9 months, a year. That's not a stronger comparable sale in the vast majority of examples, okay? You also want to find ones that are better than the ones that he or she used and are most like your home. So what you don't want to do, and I see this a lot of times, is they put together what's called a CMA, comparative market analysis, and they're doing it, cost per square foot. And that doesn't really help because it's too broad of a, calculation versus a home that's similar to yours. If your home is a 2-story home, you want to use homes that are 2 stories, not 1 story. Okay. And then you're going to present it with notes on why those home sales are better than the ones that were used. Hey, this house is closer. Hey, this house is a 2-story. Hey, this is, in this school district versus that school district. It's in this neighborhood versus the one you used was in a different neighborhood. All of those things, okay? Then you're going to give it to the lender. The lender is going to present the rebuttal to the appraisal company, appraisal management company, okay? Usually they're supposed to respond within 24 to 48 hours with their response. Some will say no and just deny it. Some will come back and defend why they did theirs. And some will come back and change the value, maybe in between, maybe matching it, to what the sales price is. I just had one where I'm very, very proud of. My team and I and the realtor involved, who was really the rock star in this, the appraisal came back undervalued by $115,000. Okay, now, it was an extremely difficult property to appraise, okay? So there wasn't a lot of comps, but we mapped out comparable home sales that supported it and why. The realtor did an amazing job of the ones that they used and presented it. And we went back to the appraiser, presented it, and he came up to the value, which ended up being $930, matching the sales price, okay? Which is an awesome thing because some appraisers are gonna get maybe too prideful and not want to have their work challenged. This appraiser did an amazing job by admitting that what was presented was correct. And it honestly saved the deal because the home is worth $930. It's not worth $815, which I think is what the value was originally, or $810 maybe. And so that is how you will want to rebut an appraisal successfully, okay? Because there's ways to do it that are not successful. Be sloppy. Don't give 3 additional comparables. If you only send one is usually not even going to be taken into a consideration because it's a one-off, right? If your presentation is sloppy or doesn't really dig into the differences and why yours is better, right? You're going to lose the chance to rebut it. So again, these are the steps on how to successfully rebut an appraisal. All right? Call or email me anything. Comment down below. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you find my videos helpful, I'd love to be your lender. Thanks, guys.